Hey, Firetime Network, Grant Falco here with this week's word of the week. So my word of the week is lazy. Laziness, procrastination. I fight those tendencies on a daily basis, and I think that we all probably do to a certain extent. I think that a lot of people, when I say that, they are surprised, and I'm proud that they're surprised. I think one person who wouldn't be surprised is my mother. I think my mother would tell you, yeah, Grant had a tendency to be lazy. Grant had a tendency to procrastinate. Now, she'd also probably tell you when Grant made his mind up on something, there was nothing that would get in his way to not achieve that. And so there's both sides of that. But I definitely have fought laziness and procrastination all my life. And I think I used to say I wasn't lazy or I wasn't a procrastinator, knowing that I was, and almost lying to myself like I would eventually believe it. But deep down, you know you're not. And so I would say the number one thing that you need to do in establishing, how you're going to fight laziness and procrastination is just admit it. Just understand that that is who you are. So admitting it and just acknowledging that this is a part of who I am, and I have to mold myself in a structure that allows me to overcome these things. So the first thing is acknowledging it. The second thing is establishing a schedule, some type of routine, some type of accountability to others in that routine. So, for example, one of my life-saving tools that I use is my calendar, my Outlook calendar, and it's my end-all be-all. It really, it has turned into what allows me to find freedom in my life and also be in control of managing my laziness and procrastination. Every Sunday, I try to set my schedule up to where I'm maximizing that week, that I'm being as productive as I possibly can. And as you do that, you have a priority list that you're tackling the most important things and going down, but also making room for the things that maybe seem to be less important at the time. And if you do that on a weekly basis, you get in a routine of doing that. And as you grow as a leader, you start to include others, which holds you even more accountable to not being lazy or procrastinating. So the first thing is acknowledging it. The second thing is getting a routine and a schedule put together. And the last thing is you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You have to eat better. You have to exercise. You have to drink more water. You have to drink less coffee, drink less alcohol. You have to make those changes. Those three things, I'm still working on those three things. I'm not saying I have those figured out, but when I am able to achieve those three things, acknowledging that I'm lazy, establishing a schedule that keeps me accountable to a routine, and I commit to healthy eating and some exercise, I feel so much better, and I don't fight laziness and procrastination as much. So I leave you with lazy is a part of who we are. Procrastination is a part of who we are. I think every single one of us probably battles that. Let me know how you're battling it, how you're fighting back, and the tools that you use to overcome that on a daily basis. Look forward to hearing from you guys, and have a great week.